Hello everyone, welcome to Winged Paper Crafting. My name is Angel Fitch. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you've all decided to join me today. Today we're going to do our, I want to say, third set of alternatives for the February 2026 paper pumpkin kit called Celebrate Spring. And here are the 9 cards that you could have done had you made this kit as intended. As you know, we change things up around here, so we're going to do some alternatives. So while I'm getting the stuff out for today, and while I'm remembering how to do this after coming back from vacation, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you did. Join us around here and, you know, participate in the fun that we have. And while you're at it, hit that like button because it helps the channel grow, and I really do appreciate that. So we are going to start today with a white card base, basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We are going to give this a good burnish if I can locate my bone folder. But hey, there it is. Okay. So we're going to give this a burnish here so we can make it lay nice and flat. And looks like I forgot our pieces for the inside because, like I said, I still have vacation brain and I am just not prepared, which is just not good. So let me find some white cardstock here and we will cut an inside piece right quick. Okay, I think I have located one. Alright, so we need a piece for the inside that is 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just cut one here right quick. So we've got 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm guessing I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 because I don't think I got one for our second card for today either. Alright, so now we have 2 inside pieces. That was quick. So there's the first one. I'll put the second one to the side for now. I have a piece. This came from an old paper pack that was called Shades and Hues, and this was a 6x6 paper pack from, I don't know, a year or so ago maybe. So I found a piece here of this kind of peachy color that I really liked, so we're going to put that as our first layer. It is 4 by 5 1/4 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So that's going to go there. Then I have this piece. This was one of the card fronts from the kit. And I have cut this down to 3.5 by 4 1/4. And that's going to go here on the front. So let's go ahead and get these down. If I can pick this back up here. So this Shades of Hue piece has 2 different, this is kind of a, what do they call that, a variegated piece there, but this has kind of got a pattern to it. So we're going to use that as our outside piece. So let's get this down here, centered up in the middle of our card, just like that. Okay, we'll push that down. Next piece would be this, so let's get this down. And we're going to center that up on the first layer. And let's see, this needs to come up just a tad bit there. There we go. Move that over. Okay, perfect. So we get that committed down. Looks like I need just a tad more bit glue here on this corner. Perfect. Okay, now from the kit I also have a set of the Easter eggs here. So we're going to put that down here at the bottom of our little oval shape, or arch shape, I guess is what that is. And 2 of the flowers. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to stamp right here in the middle. And we are going to stamp Happy Easter, which came from the kit. And on the inside, we're going to do the Sweet Spring Greeting. So, and for this one, we're going to stamp in Peach Pie. So let me move our little pieces out of the way here, and we'll get our stamping done. So I'm going to ink this Happy Easter stamp up with our Peach Pie ink. I'll line this up on the glass mat so that we can start with it as straight as possible. And I'm going to put this right kind of centered in the middle, left to right, and just a hair north of center. Because, there we go, happy Easter. Uh-oh, look what I did. Not good. Not good, not good. How much of that can we cover up with our eggs? Let's just cover that little boo-boo up with our eggs. That works. And we'll put our flowers to the side and you'll never know it was there. Okay, let's see. Need some dimensionals. So we are going to pop these up. I was going to put the Easter eggs down at the bottom, but you know what? It works right there as well. Because there are no mistakes when you're doing card making or scrapbooking, just reasons to do a little more embellishing, right? Okay, so we'll put those there. And we'll take our flowers and we'll pop those up as well so they'll be at the same height as our eggs. And we'll put one flower there. And the other flower we will put on the other side, and that covers up the rest of our boo-boo. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so let's get the inside stamped with our Sweet Spring Greeting. And I will try to be a little more careful with the ink so I don't make any more boo-boos. So I'll put that to the side. Good thing with this is we can always turn it over if I mess it up, right? Looks good. All right, let's put this ink away before we have any more disasters. I'm going to check my hands just to make sure. We'll get our inside done, down, and I have some bling here that we're going to use on the outside. So let's center this up on the inside and get that down. Now, I have these pink gems. And these ones that are down here are almost clear. They have the tiniest shade of pink. So we're going to just use those. So let's see, where can we put this? We're going to put one right there. We'll put another one here. And a little one, if I can get it picked up. Oops, dropped it. Let's just put it right up there. And there is a very cute Easter card. And didn't take too much time. All right, let's move on to the second one. So the second one, we're going to start with a base of Seafoam Green. Oh, I did do a white one for the inside on this one. I was a little more prepared for that than I thought. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give this a good burnish. Our inside piece is 4 by 5 1/4. I've got a piece of paper here that has some grassy leaf bits on it. This came from that terrific toadstools from last January, February. So not this year, but last year. So we're going to put this down first. And we're going to center this up on our, except it looks like our leaves are upside down. So let's turn that the other way. And we'll get this centered up here. Just something like this. If I can scoot that up just a little. The glue got tacky on me and now it won't slide, but there we go. Okay, so that's good. Now we've got Easter basket from the kit that we're going to put right here, as well as this cute little bunny. We're going to put right inside the basket there, like that. I've got a greeting that came out of the kit that we're going to do the Happy Easter on this, and the same Sweet Spring greeting for the inside. So before we stamp, I'm going to clean these stamps because I don't want my peach pie mixed into my Seafoam Green. So let me clean this stamp off right quick. And this one as well. Okay. Now we can stamp in our Seafoam Green right here. So let's line this up. And we'll do our Happy Easter. Let's straighten this up here just a little bit because I messed it up when I was cleaning it. Okay, so we're going to ink this up with some Seafoam Green here. Is that right, Seafoam Green? Make sure I'm telling you guys the right color. Yes. Okay. And we're going to put that, whoa, right down here. If I can get this sort of lined up since it's meant to be wavy. We'll get that down. So we've got Happy Easter. We're going to put that down here at the bottom of our card. And we're going to stamp our Sweet Spring Greeting on the inside. So we'll ink that up. And we'll get this down here. Just like that. See if you can see that. It's kind of a light colored ink, but it shows up better in person, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and do this. So basically, we're going to put our bunny in there. So let's glue the basket down first. So I'm just going to put glue all the way around the edges of it. I'm going to center that up like this. Okay, and then we'll get the bunny in. I'm just going to tuck it right barely down in the basket. Okay, like that. We're going to take this greeting piece with our little wavy banner here. And we're going to put that right down here across the bottom of our basket. Now, we'll put this on the inside. And we'll get some bling on the outside and we will be good to go. So I'm going to put that down like that. Alright, now back on the front, I'm going to use these same sequins because I'm really trying to get rid of them. I have a ginormous pile of them because they were part of the free celebration last year. So we're going to put one right there to cover up a little bit of ink I got on that. But now it's all gone and you can't see it, so that's good. Oops, hang on, let me pick that up again. Alright, so we're going to put one here. And we'll take a little one and put on this side right there. And there is our cute Happy Easter card. Isn't that just adorable? Alright, so here's the 2 cards that we made for today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow with Template Tuesday for this week. And I hope to see you then. Have a crafty evening. Bye.